Once again, we called this Bitcoin move perfectly. If you remember, I drew this arrow here just the previous video, and look at it, guys. Since then, Bitcoin basically dropped from $89,000 when I said it got rejected here. I mentioned we will most likely go to $87,000, and this is exactly what happened right here. If you watch the trades, actually in the elite traders group, I mentioned to you, watch for a fake out at 90k, and we went to 90k, got rejected, and after that we had a nice short opportunity. I already mentioned to you here in the VIP group. You can see it right here. Strategy: watch for a fake out above 90k to short, or a breakout to retest the 88k. And we had this fake out, we got rejected, and we had this very nice short, which is now quite nicely in the profits. Let me quickly also show you the short right here. We have this one which is doing quite well. Actually, I have two shorts open. I have one on Ethereum. Look at this, 67% up already. And then I also have here one on BTC, which is 68% up, doing well. Look at this one as well. This is the BTC trade, which we opened just a couple of days ago, and they are performing quite nicely. I mentioned to you the bull market finished on October 13th. This is how the 4-year cycle works. I've been in this space for already 3 cycles, so I know what I'm talking about. When this happens, the market will most likely move sideways or downwards for a couple of months. And we had some very good time for Bitcoin. Let's quickly go over here on the weekly chart so we can see it more clearly, guys. We had some amazing times here. Like, look at this. We went basically from 14k up to 126k, over 750% in just 3 years, which is very nice performance with a very safe asset like Bitcoin. That's great. You have to think Bitcoin is already trillions and trillions of dollars in market cap right now, so it's basically moving more slow and more stable compared to the altcoins now. We will talk about everything in today's video. Also a little bit about the altcoins that are dropping quite strongly. We can see some of them are down a couple of percent here, like 6, some of them 4. I like Monero. I'm waiting for a Monero dip, but we can see it's actually holding quite strongly. We were buying Monero with more like 320 just a couple of months ago. And what else we have here? Yeah, many of the altcoins are down 4, 5, 6. Some of them are even down 10%. So you have to be very careful with altcoins. Even with Bitcoin, you can make this kind of gains. Look at this. Bitcoin has been outperforming most of the altcoins in the long run. So you can make 7x. You just have to be patient. Don't chase any pumps. It's very important that you are not chasing. If you're chasing, you make mistakes, and like that, you are losing your capital on the way. If you just buy Bitcoin and hold, or open a big swing trade with low leverage, like maximum 3x, and you just hold it for the long time. And right here, what do we see here? We can see here on daily, actually this is on the weekly, we are almost getting overbought, which didn't happen for a very long time. The last time this happened was back here when Bitcoin was just 15k. So I'm waiting for this moment. That's where I'm gonna go in heavy. We can see it here. This is one of the strongest indicators that I'm using, this relative strength index, and it's always right in most of the cases. It's just a matter of timing. Usually, it can touch here the overbought zone, and the lower point might be a little bit later in time, but when this point reaches, usually a very good time to buy. So right now we are not there yet, so we are still on the way down. We are not oversold yet on the weekly, so we have to wait it out. Let's also check here if you want to make some short trades here on the 4-hourly. We are also not overbought yet. When we are overbought, that's when we can make a nice short position. But for now, the market is right in the middle. I think we'll most likely go and touch the zone here, maybe another spike to the downside, maybe touch the zone that I've been talking about already before. This is the target of the rising wedge here. The targets are at around $78,000, and it's quite likely we will hit that, exactly as I showed you. Also, the target of this one here, the arrow showcased you exactly the price target here at 87k. Let's see right now, will we have a bounce? Let's look at RSI on the 1 hourly. Maybe, yeah, on the 1 hourly we see we already hit the oversold zone. So yeah, this is why this bounce is coming here, but the 1 hourly can get overbought very quick, so you have to be careful right now. I wouldn't jump into any long positions. I will patiently wait for the right opportunity. Waiting for the right trading setup is much more important than chasing any pumps. Now let's quickly also talk about gold. Now sitting at 4,450. It went almost to 4,500 today, which is quite incredible. But we can see here, what do we see here on the 1 hourly? One top and then another top. So we might go a little bit lower. I think we might go and touch this zone probably right here. And let's see, there might be a short opportunity coming on the 1 hourly. Already over sold. But I think, look at this, guys. On the daily, gold is very strong over bought right here. So there might be a correction coming for gold very soon. That's why you have to be careful right now. If you're buying now, you're buying the all-time highs. I wouldn't recommend buying the all-time highs. Wait for a correction or at least a pullback. This, I don't know, I think looks dangerous to me. It's not the best time to buy right now. I would say can easily be also a double top here. So let's see how this will play out. We will see it most likely in the next upcoming days. This one looks also like a doji candle now on the daily. So this might indicate actually a reversal. This is what the doji candle usually does. You can see it tries to pump the downside, and then before it closes, it comes back down. So yeah, doji candle might bring us down probably to this area, 4,340. Let's see. I might open a short for that. Let's see. I'll think about it. Now, let's quickly check the other indicators here. We can see it's a completely Bitcoin season. We are 29 fear right now, so it's not extreme fear. So right now it's the time to be patient. That was it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to take profits, the most important rule in crypto, and see you again next time. Make sure, share this video with your friends. You know, I had some incredible calls the past couple of weeks. Share this with your friends so they can join the decentralized community and we will make more gains together. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to take profits. Bye bye.